What's going on, YouTube? Modeling that back at you. Today, for your reviewing pleasure, I have from Skyart the 1/72nd scale FA-18 100 Years of Flight decal sheet set. So this one was released, I think, back in 2011, 2012 timeframe. They released them as both 72nd and 48 scale. Went ahead and picked up the 72nd, and oh my. There is a lot of decals in this set, so not sure, have not looked in a while. I would assume they're starting to become pretty hard to come by, if not impossible at this point, but wanted to at least get a review up so everybody could see what at least was available or is available out on the market. So you get a legit booklet. See if it has a page count. We really get too far. 11 pages. This is just for the decals, let alone the actual build itself. So, starting in, nice laminated covers. You then have basically a review of for which type of aircraft and kit that you're building. So again, Revell versus Hasegawa. And then it breaks it into zones, which will be for the actual sheets themselves. So, yeah, you can see which sheets are what colors. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, it's because they are designed for those. So, starting off, kind of in reverse order, once everything's on there, you'll have to come back and do these, which is all of your stencil information, giving you some information as to what needs to be painted, what colors. This gets you the baseline for, again, getting like your slime lines in, the base undertone color that it needs to be to actually match it. Sadly, they don't give it as a specific FS color. Correct that. Looks like they... Nope, they actually don't, because there's 3 tones to it. You have light gray, which is just called as a mix. You have US light gray, which is supposedly FS 26375, but I think they got a number transposed there, because that one should be, I was thinking it was 36275. Let's see if I have it available. Yeah, 36375 would be the US light gray, so they just mixed up a number there. And then dark blue, which is 15044, gives it in Humbrol, guns, and testers. And then the last one is, and again, they mixed up a number, so somebody was fat fingering these really badly. US medium gray is marked here on the bottom. That is called out as 26270. I know for sure that it's 36270 because I just bought like a couple pots of that paint. So, looking at it, so front of Hasegawa's versus front of Revell's, and then breaks it into pylons, clearly marking dividing lines, everything like that. So, as you can see by, might see by the number, 221, decal number 223, decal 283. This is going to be a massive labor of time to put these all in. So this is page 6, so kind of getting these subparts, and again, make sure that you're reading it through to grab the right decals for which kit you're building, because they basically call out this one decal, but it's 2 different decals based on the kit. So just make sure that you take your time, slowly and methodically go through it. Even down to the engine intakes, air intakes down here, they have the digital into that. And then breaking out kind of the different eras of this. So end of August 2010, these were the changes that they had made, the 100 years of flight, 100 on the nose, then basically dividing it down in mid-October 2010 through mid-November. They went to these, with these numbers, then early Jana of 2011, you had the angled numbers, and then on down the line. So it actually is based on what era or which number scheme you want, what air show it went to, or where it was documented from. So you can see kind of going through all of the extra decals. And the nice thing is it calls it out exactly what wing, where you're working on, where it needs to go, how it needs to go, how it fits in. Again, like behind the canopy, it's nice that they do have the two different marking options, or the two different decal options for that. And then the other thing that is absolutely amazing with this kit is it comes with a massive 2 pages of very good, in my opinion, very good reference shots. So kind of looking all around here, got a couple of them up in the air, everything like that. And credit to whomever the photos were based on. So, and then your final one here, which is just an overall view, and then a ramp shot. So, let's get into our 5 sheets. Let's see what these things look like. So, I've not worked with Skyart decals. Hopefully they go down well. So sheet 1 here is your basic, let me go ahead and lock it in here. That's going to be all of your stencil data. That's also going to be your callouts, 100 years of flight, of naval aviation, I should say. So you got all of that. You have different smaller markings that are going in before you, then we start on this behemoth. So you can see, very pixelated, but really nice. The carrier film sticks right up to it, but it does have carrier film that fills in all of these open gaps, so have to probably watch out for silvering, potentially, just again taking your time. This one is sheet 4 of 5, the last one was 2 of 5. So again, decals numbered, and you can see like absolute tiny decals all over this thing. I think the smallest, the nice thing is a lot of these really teeny tiny ones are conjoined to the larger ones here, but still is a lot of decals, and it's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of time to get this to lay down. You can kind of see glossiness of it. So this is sheet 3 of 5. And then last but not least, sheet 5 of 5. And the nice thing is they also have spares if you absolutely need it. The other thing that is nice is because of the fact that it's all FS colors that is called out, should be able to match fairly well. But to be honest with how just absolutely insane this camo scheme is, if you have one area, if you carefully mask it in and paint it, you might get away with it. But yeah, that is the Skyart 1/72nd scale a-18F Super Hornet in the Centennial 100 Years of Naval Aviation scheme from Skyart. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I will catch you in the next one. Talk to you later.